the people rise in the night. Stories unite us, hopes burning bright. Together we're stronger, moving as one. Hearts open wider, new days begun. Side by side we lift our dreams. In every voice a future gleams. Hand in hand we share this song. Voice of the people, where we all belong.
All right. Una voice is back again. Here we are live. Where una day? Make una come out, come here, come watch, come learn, come see, come contribute. Anyone where you get bring and they come. Though we are very, very sorry for the time that we've disappointed for almost 40 minutes thereabouts. But make una just take a no say we be human being like we applaud and what and the wrong. Okay, well, let's go down into business. I hope when they see the queen waiting inside the house. As she say they chop the waiting call, they come like say, short. Men I clap hand for her now. Men I see clap for her. You know easy, you see, for person to they chop. Yeah. They chop come for the word. So because the word now they watch us. You understand?
Okay, sir. Before
original corn, now special corn. Okay.
Okay, sir. Before you continue, sir, I want to talk to people on TikTok. Please, we are live on Una Voice TV, YouTube, and Facebook. Sorry, because we were supposed to do this program on TikTok today, but because of 1 or 2 delay, we couldn't be able to meet up. So, by special grace of God, next week Saturday, we are going to be live on TikTok, and I believe you are going to enjoy our program. So maybe you may be hearing our voice background because we are live. So if you want, you can also join us on YouTube on our voice TV. I don't know if I'm coming out there. I don't know if I hope my voice is coming out very well for those that are on TikTok. Please, if you are there, if you are hearing me, just say yes that you are hearing me. You hear me. Thank you so much. So you can also connect on Facebook, on our Voice TV, YouTube, on our Voice TV. By next week Saturday, we are going to be on TikTok, and our topic, we are just talking about why children love their mom more than their dad. I hope you are hearing me. Please, if you are hearing, just write on the comment section. Thank you very much. Okay, sir, God bless you. Go ahead.
Okay. First, don't get my name is John. Yeah, do some comment on Kuchi. But if you look this, you know, say I don't see rich uncle. Okay. Meanwhile, and I know say about family. Now I just put on that when I discuss the concerns almost 2 weeks. Marriage, relationship, children, and all. They finish because why? Now we be the mama, now we be the papa, now we be the children. All, what am I saying? We involve in all. If you not be picking, you be mama. If you not be mama, you be papa. So now, so if you be inside this three, you must one. Either you be papa or mama or you be picking. Okay. We want to go into business right away, and this evening I would like to ask our mama in the house, the queen in the house, Queen Gladys. I would like to ask her why it be say, but let's say this question, it can't be like say Pasha go inside, but anyway, I'll still ask her. Why it be say children always the wrong go meet their mama first? If anything happen, waiting they cause them. We know they hear you.
We can't hear you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. John. Good evening, Mr. Sam. Good evening. God bless you all. Me, from my own view, I believe say because na mama, na the children they see always. That one not me say they not they see their papa. Now their mama na they deal with even when daddy go work, even when their father go work, or when their father not there around. I think the children get more easy access to the mother. You understand? Then the children always believe say they don't know how they will take presenter for their father. You understand? Their mama will help them present for their father. But mind you, it still gets on home where it be say The children fear the mama past the papa. They go even still tell their papa instead of to tell their mama. Depends on the person among the two, the one when the children get easy access to talk to.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Sam, what do you have to say about that? Because I know you as a father also, maybe the same thing they happen for your house. So tell us how you they feel about the whole matter, or why they happen if you know why they happen like that.
Please, can you ask that question again?
Well, the question be say, I say why be say children they always run go meet mama when something happen to them, even if na better thing self, they go still run go meet mama. Mama, oh, I don't pass exam, oh, bad or good, oh, they always run go meet mama. So what thing they make and they have to be like this for family?
Okay. Well, I think that because I think that because children mother always they're more closer in the sense that not that closer in the sense that most of the time she's always at home taking care of the children, and the father always out there to look for something to take care of the family. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think the reason why it seems, because I cannot even believe, I can say I didn't believe that children love their mother, but why we have that picture that children love their mother more than their father is because mother is always at home, taking them to school and taking to one of the two places or the other, and making their food whenever they are crying. Mother have this sometimes have this soft heart. But for me personally, I don't believe that children love their mother more than their father. But I think we are the one that is picturing it that way. Yeah, that is what I was saying. I think that we are the one that picturing it that way.
What we are asking first now is why is it that most of the times when things happen, good or bad, they run to mother? That is the main question now.
Yeah, I think because okay. If I want to put it that way, I think because the mother always they have this soft heart, natural. Women always have this soft heart. That is natural. You understand? And men they have soft heart, but sometimes men just want to deal with the issue. All right, but women sometimes they just want to pet their children. They will remember how they carry them for 9 months and all those things. So that is why any small thing, children will first run to their mother. Even as you say that, whether a good thing happen, they will first run to their mama. Bad thing happen, they will first run to their mama.
Okay, well, coming to just like what you just almost said now or wanted to say, here I have is this maybe running towards mother or things like that? Does it show love or is it caring? So what actually makes it to be so? Is it because of mother care so much or mother love them more?
You say, is it because of what? I didn't hear you. I didn't get you right.
Is it because mother love the children more, that's they show love more, or because they care more?
That make the children run to them?
Yeah.
No, it's not because that is what I said before. That is what I said before. The reason why the children run to their mother most of the time, because why? Mother is always at home. Not that the mother is not working. All right. Mother is at least 80%. Mother is at home taking care of the children, taking them to school. Not that the father cannot do the same thing. Even sometimes, most of the time, father does the same thing, but the father is always looking for money to take care of the family, because without money, even the mother cannot even take care of that children the way she is doing. You understand? So, and the children now, for their hearts, they think that mother is one that does everything. But what I also say is that the father have to also find a way to also show that love also, or should I say to practice it, because sometimes children see more of the physical love, okay, than maybe what they see behind. So that is it.
Okay. Mrs. Gladys, we can understand that actually that is like 75-25, not even 60-40. The way children go towards their mother, loving them or whatever, or go to them as regard to the question. But how do you have idea why or what can we do to balance the equation at least 50-50? Hello, Gladys.
We can't hear you. Your microphone.
Thank you,
is
sir.
closed.
Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir.
I said, okay.
I heard you. I said, what is love? That you always run to me does not mean that you love me. Are you hearing me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
That you always run to me does not mean that you love me. That I'm the only one you love. Just like as I said before, concerning the question, you said, how can we balance it? Or can you come again with your question?
I said, just like what we've been saying, we can see that 75-25. That's the way the children go to their mother and the way they go to their father, maybe for good or for bad. So I said, well, how can we balance this equation so that it will be 50-50?
Okay. Okay. Like as I said before, you know, children are sensible. Anyone that give them attention, anyone that listen to them is who they run to. If the father, just like I said before, I will not balance it on one gender.
Yeah.
If the father is the one giving them attention more than the mother, they go to their mother. If their mother is the one giving them attention more than their father, they go to their father. You understand? Okay. Like for example, let me use myself as an example. I'm not in the same country with my husband. But when my husband is calling the kids, some of them will see they will miss the call. They will see the missed call. They will say, okay, they will call back. They will forget. You understand? Because they believe that their father is not here. That's why I said, who give attention most? Who they see the most? Who give them listening ear the most? You understand? So I believe if he's playing in a home that children is running to the mother instead of their father have work to do in that area. That's why I asked before. I said, what is love? That they are running to their mother does not mean that they love their mother, they don't love their father. When he said, you will know that children really love their father. Do you understand? When things begin to happen, when things begin to play, when things begin to unfold, you will know that children really love their father. Do you understand? So I believe if the mother and the father is staying in the same roof, and the children go to their mother, and the things that they're supposed to ask their father, they are not asking their mother. I think the father needs to give attention to the children, which means the children is not getting attention. The father is not giving the children listening ear. The father needs to work on that. But going to the mother to ask things does not mean that the mother is the one they love. They don't love the father. No. Not that.
Okay, we've heard you. Well, my next question here is why? Hello. Why is it that in some marriages? What am I trying to say? That before some marriages take place, normally every individual have to tell his or her mother, that's your parents, for example. I mean, that is the normal thing. But why is it that sometimes it seems like fathers or parents don't agree with whom maybe their son or their daughter might bring as future husband or future wife, for example. And in maybe for parents now trying to say that, no, I don't like this boy, or I don't like this girl, for example, or lady, or whatever. And some boy, okay, let me just focus on men, for example. For example, maybe, for example, I want to marry now, and my parents say they don't love this lady or this girl that I'm about to marry. And by saying that, the girl most of the times will not be happy, actually, because we know we are all human. It is very difficult most of the times when such a thing happens for the man to keep it to the woman. Sometimes we voice it out even to the woman, because why? We feel we are in love. And my sister, my parents say they don't like you, and there is nothing you can do. Now, in this kind of case, what do you think that we can do to balance such homes where we have things like this? Because especially, let me just say, it happened mostly because of two major things: tribe and religion. So what do we do to make sure that the people now see what the two couples that want to live together forever, if at all, how to balance it so that parents can understand their feelings? Or what do you have to do to make sure that things work better for everyone?
Who are you asking? Is it me?
Yeah. I'm asking Mr. Sam. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Well, he asked the question. So you also answer part of it, which is about tribe or religion, as you said, also. And sometimes it's not even also tribe, because sometimes you see people that are of the same tribe, yet they don't accept because of either the local government, either the family also. And how to convince your parents that this is the person you want to marry. As a man or as a woman, you know your parents, you understand, and you as a person, you have to prove it that this is the person. Yes, this person is a good person. Yes, that this person, the way you are thinking it is not the way it is, because the truth of it is that as a man, or especially the men's side of it, your wife is not going to live with your parents. Your wife is going to live with you. Okay. And also, if there is any doubt, because before the parents begin to disagree, probably there is a doubt. There is a doubt. If it is about tribe, you have to prove the point to your parents that despite the tribe, this person is a good person. We don't marry because of the tribe. Though I know that there are some people that will argue that no, it's good that you marry your tribe. That is also a good thing. It's a good point. But I think that marriage has to do with is individual, and it's also personal conviction. What you are convinced that this person is person that I love. This is person that I want to spend the rest of my life. This is person that want to be the mother of my children. Of course,
Okay,
your parents.
Thank you. Before you go far, can we hear from Gladys before? Because I got some point from what you just said now, before I come back to you again.
Okay.
To me,
Okay.
depends on individual. I can only coach my children when they are not, when I know that they are not in the right mind, or they are not buoyant, and I don't know how to say, I don't know how to put it, but I believe you will understand me. They are not of age, fine. But if they get to the time of getting married, I don't think I will tell them who to marry or the tribe to marry from. Because why? They are the one to live with a man. They are the one to live with a woman. They are the one that know what is good for them. And if it's something that you are sensing things and you are seeing red flags, you might call their attention to it. But if at the process of calling their attention, they don't want to listen to you, I think just leave them, let them be praying for them. Because a lot is happening these days. You see children rejecting their parents because their parents disagree of whom to marry. You see even disowning their siblings because their siblings interfere of whom to marry. So English people say once beaten, twice shy. You understand? So when it comes to your children, there is a limit you can go. Even the children we have now, when you are telling them something, they will tell you that it's not your 1960 time. This time. Mommy, please, can you trust me? I know what I'm doing. You understand? So it's just to keep on advising them, tell them what to do, and pray for them. But when you sense red flag, you just tell them. But tribe or anything, I don't think that is. I think we treat it before. We treat this question before. Marrying a Muslim, marrying another religion, marrying I think tribe also. So I don't think that should be a barrier, and I should be an obstacle because of tribe. Because I, for once, I didn't marry from my place.
Okay, thank you very much. Well,
okay, sir. Before you ask us question, I don't know. Please, if you are on TikTok watching us, I know that I don't know if you are hearing us. If you are hearing us, please just say that I'm hearing you. As I said before, this program is supposed to be on TikTok today, but because of this is first time that we want to go live on TikTok, and we could not be able to unlock some features, so we have to push it to next week. So by next week, we are going to be live on TikTok by 7 p.m. All right. So we are having this talk show every Saturday. Every Saturday we will be live here. So next week, Saturday, we are going to be live on TikTok. Please, if you are hearing me from TikTok, I want you to comment, say, I hear you, sir, or I hear you. Okay, so that by next Saturday, we are going to be live here. So I want to also to help us to share this program. We'll be live every Saturday here, live every Saturday by 7 p.m. God bless you. Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I could understand one thing from both of you. You said you don't buy the idea of maybe discrimination. Likewise, Mrs. Gladys said also discrimination. We're talking of tribe here. But there is one thing you said which maybe you never emphasized, which I believe that's another thing. There is difference between individual. You said individual, but individual, you are saying, yeah, that is what I still believe. Individual can be listened to or considered. For example, I want to marry a lady and they know that this lady is an armed robber, for example. That's an individual because she's the person that I want to live with. Such person can be avoided if there are proofs. But when it comes to tribe, or what the father or the mother or the village or the city or the country commits, she's innocent of it. So that doesn't supposed to count. That's what I'm saying, for example. Because some of our fathers, they use Samson to make example. Samson case was individual, which was the woman itself, Delilah, not the entire city. So I understand that both of you don't support tribal or religion, but if you should be, I think what I'm saying is right from what you said. If it is individual, then that is what we are going to look into or consider. And again, I heard from you guys that it's good, despite anything, you as a parent, despite your child or children have their rights, if you see anything, you still have to let them know. It's better you let them know so that when it starts happening, they say, daddy or mommy told me, that is your own right, or what they expect from you, or what God even expect from us. Okay. Well, my next question here is by right, like some places, we find out
Yeah.
that the woman doesn't have so much right, but the men rather. In other words, especially like in Africa, we know this is just true. There are many things that women are being deprived in a family.
Mhm.
It might be their right, but they are being deprived of it. So I don't know how we see it in modern days. For example, I think I was watching news today. I think in Japan, they say that never will a woman be a queen, even if it took her, as Paya used to say, took her. That's even if it is her own right, or you understand, supposed to be next of kin
Yeah.
or whatever. And not like Spain here or UK that we have queen, we have king. For instance, that is to say, whoever being the first child, not just first son. But mostly in Africa, not mostly in Africa, that's all Africa. Let me not just say mostly, but I believe almost 90% or more than 90%. We don't
Yeah.
believe that a woman should have this right, because we are not just looking kings or queen as a different people. They are still family, because it's a family without say royal family. Abi. It is a
Mhm.
family, through a family they come out. It is something that generates from a family. So what do we have to say about that also? Because we are not just talking of king, even in royal local places that will have just some little chiefs or whatever. They say no, it is not a woman right, even if it is her position to be. So what do you have to say about that?
About a woman being a king or being
Yeah,
okay. Once it come to all this kingship
yeah.
and chief and whatever name that some people call it, okay, it has to do with culture. Okay, it has to do with culture because most of things that we people are doing, even in marriage or as a country, it has to do with culture. Every country have their culture. Okay, in Africa, I have never seen. Maybe if there is anyone, somebody can put it on the comment section. I have never seen a woman being a king in Africa, and this is culture of the people. You can't change it. But in the UK, I think they allow something like that, like the past Queen of England. So I
Okay,
think it has to
sorry,
be.
sorry, I'm not cutting you, but there is one thing I expect, especially we that are in the Western world. We know that actually when we talk of tradition or culture, that is what it says. But I still believe that even here in Europe also, or should I hear from Gladys before I say what I want to say? Let's hear from Gladys. Sorry, sir. Let's hear from
Okay, no problem.
Continue, sir. Continue, sir.
Okay. Just like here in Europe, for example, I believe everywhere in the world now are adopting, that's we are adopting whatever that we feel that is good. Despite it comes from Africa, excuse me, despite it comes from Europe, despite it comes from America. E.g., I'm an Igbo man. Originally by culture, when we give birth to twins, we kill them. We believe it's abomination, unforbidden. That's for a child or children. You understand? See, that's why, like in the Western area, like especially Yorubas, they have mucho. That's too much twins. In Igbo land, when you deliver twins, they kill them. But thank God, as time goes on, I will see that it is even good gift from God, not evil. Are you getting me? So what am I saying? Despite the culture or custom, there are some things also that need to be looked into, because I believe culture and custom or tradition, whatever, it is people that bring it to an existence, they implement it, and it started working. So that's
But
what I'm asking. Do we have anything to say about that? Maybe to look into it, or is something to be considered, or to go into and see what they can do as advice or whatever?
Okay. What I want to say before, as I said before, culture is very short. As a matter of fact, most of the country, beside the law and constitution of the country, when you look at it, you see that what even is take or govern the country is the culture. What even is take or govern the country is the culture. Culture have this is culture is a powerful way you know the people, or where somebody is coming from, the way they dress, the way they do things. Yes, there is some culture there's some culture that is diabolic. Okay. When you just like what you said about killing of I don't want to buy because we are alive, buying of uh, twins those days and all that. Well, and maybe in our generation, I didn't got to meet something like that, and I never even heard about it. But let assuming that it happened, and if it happened, I think that is diabolic. Okay, that is diabolic, and such a thing doesn't supposed to exist around human beings. You understand? So, but what I'm saying is that
Queen.
culture have a great impact even in our living today, even where we are today. The way we live now is based on the culture of the people, beside their law, the way they are doing things. For example, now we're in Western world. When you want to enter bus, it's not in their constitution that you have to queue on the line. But it's in their culture, it's normal culture that you have to be on the line. You have to follow, there is normal with your eye, you know that this is where they do it. You understand? That I'm just trying to, hit some points. So what I'm trying to say is that the culture is very, very important. So, and if a country say that, for example, in a kingship, there is no man there. There is no male in that family that will handle that position, and it has to. It comes to that maybe in our talker, in our touch, you have to come to the turn of the woman, and it's happened that in their culture, women or woman cannot handle that position. It's not possible. It has not. It has never happened. So it's not that they are trying to deny the rights of the woman. No. So what they need to do is this: they have to find a way to handle it. Either the uncles or the children or whatever, because in their culture, such a thing have not happened. You understand? So even if for it to happen, which means they have to change some things. And in this world we are, I have never, apart from UK, I have never even seen any other country that.
Okay. Sorry, sir. It seems like maybe I go very, very far. Why I said I go very, very far is that when we die, any of us, it is a normal thing. Everybody must die.
Yeah.
On different day, on different dates, on different months, on different whatever. So what am I trying to say? Had it been if we die, we can see what is happening still, it could have been better. What am I trying to say? You see, like you or myself, for example, now. Yeah. Let's assume you only have a daughter, for example. I just give you an example. You have only a daughter, and definitely you love your daughter so much, and you have wealth. Let me just say wealth. You have wealth. Yeah. Definitely, if it is something that maybe you get old and old and old, get to the extent that maybe you know that as time goes on, you cannot be able to help yourself. Definitely, you would like to hand over of all everything to your daughter. Am I right? For example.
Yeah.
Now, but because of maybe it is something that involves death, for instance, and because she's a woman, because that's I said it seems like I go fast so that we understand what I'm doing. Now, because of she's a woman in most places or most cases in Nigeria or Africa, they're about to understand. Another man entirely might just an uncle, whoever might just come in. Why? Because they need that of a. I'm a man. I'm not that I'm against men. I'm a man. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that in most cases, you see that woman will be deprived of her rights. That's why since like I go far when I'm using king as an example. But even in a personal home, individual homes, this is what is happening in different communities, different villages. You understand? Now they try to say, you're a woman, Joe. You understand? Without giving her her right, it's her right.
Yes,
So
that
I
is
think
what.
that
That
we
is
are
what.
getting where I'm going. So let's
Yeah,
hear
that
from
is what.
Mrs. Gladys. Let's hear from Mrs.
Okay.
Gladys.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think Chika Dibia is okay. Hello, Mrs. Gladys. Are you there?
You said what, sir?
You're not hearing what we.
Okay.
Yes,
Let me
I heard you to some extent because.
Okay, let me answer before she will this. Let me say
Yes,
something.
sir.
Yeah, Chika Dibia, you heard what we asked, Abi?
I'm hearing you, sir. I'm hearing you, sir. I'm with you, people.
Okay, thank you, sir. Welcome.
The other way I am is very noisy. That's why.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, man.
Okay.
Good everybody, please.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. I'm with you, people.
Okay.
All right.
Right on,
I had
Mr. Sam.
the.
Okay.
All right.
Let me emphasize on what I said before. You said, according to the question, you said that because this is her right, but because she is the woman, and they say no. They said no. So that is why I said before, there is some culture that is diabolic. Okay? There is some culture that is diabolic. There is some culture that, according to their culture, woman cannot handle that position. Yes, they know that it is her right. Okay, for example, now, in Nigeria, let's say in Nigeria now, I have never seen any woman that they made king. I've never seen any woman that they made king. Now, what, for example, let me pick question from what you are saying. What example that it happened that maybe the king himself married and have female children, okay, and have female children, and maybe according to the tradition, if the king have son, I think his first son should have been the one that will take over from the father when the father passed away.
No, sir. I heard you right. I said it seems like I went very, very far. I said I used it as let's say parent, but now I conda. I said even in individual homes, individual families, individual communities. You understand? I don't think that thing.
Can I come in?
Now. The right of a woman are always denied. Generally.
Can I come in?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry, sir. Let me just quickly say this. That was then, not now.
Okay.
That was then, not now. Because I believe so many things happen then. Most parents now, they now know what to do before the time.
Thank you very much.
Except a father or a mother that are ignorant of it. And I don't think we have such father and mother in this era that we have now. This time where we did, I'm not sure say that kind of papa, that kind of mama day. Now before, it's something like that they happen. If that kind of mama, if that kind of papa day, which means I will still go back to where I talked last week, ego. If we get that kind of father, tell me, say mother, no go they tell and say you this way, get as the bill, or they tell the mother the things when they acquire. Because now, most father and most mothers, they don't arrange their children, they don't arrange their will already. They don't talk who get this, who get this, who get this. Family, they come now, call it affair. Everything is arranged. Most especially, we will still come up for Nigeria. You understand? Nobody wants what it happen to her, make it happen to a pikin. Everybody don't they use the experience when he gets, what it happen to her, till they arrange things for their children. Except now wicked father or wicked mother. Or father and mother will be say, ego, not let them relax make the plan for the children or make the arrange things for the children. You understand? But I think it not today rampant, just like the way it was before. In less, because I still go back to social media and education, exposure, change many things. Even if you don't know what to do, if you screw your Facebook or you screw your TikTok, you go see them, they talk about something where they similar of what you confuse them, of you pay attention before you know, you go know what to do. You understand? Okay. Thank you, sir. You said
thank you very much. Okay, yeah. Chika Divya, Mr. Chika Divya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you heard what they just said, the answer they give. That according to Mrs. Gladys, said that such a thing say now before, they happen again. Even if I found a very few. What do you say about that? Or if you see they
I
happen?
beg, may we keep notes. Somebody they try join.
Okay. Or if at all, say see they happen, what do you have to do? That is not giving women their rights. Say we they talk this and I will say now before. It still they happen, go receiving government. And that's why I think waiting somewhere they talk. Okay.
What I have to say about this is that, according to what our sister said, that everyone has gone because many have become wise right now. Because if you look at what happened before, we always depend on the tradition things. We will not be able to do the rightful things. Say, for instance, before as a man, you see the kind of family you come from, so you start preparing for yourself, arranging yourself, and arranging for your children. So in the sense that, many, for example, the right have been deprived because of the selfishness of some people. That's why most of the rights have been deprived.
Okay, thank you very much. I heard you guys, I heard you all. Okay, viewers, I beg you, make you no be say with the talk. Now, don't forget to help us share them, the subscribe for YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. And third time or fourth time, we still repeat it. We are sorry because our advert shows say now TikTok supposed to today, won't come back to YouTube because of one thing or the other. But by the grace of God, this coming Saturday, we will deal with our live on TikTok. So I know that many people don't wait, many people prepare. We are very sorry, we still say again. So we are coming back there, but nevertheless, these three channels mostly are still the same name. Una Voice TV for YouTube, Una Voice TV for Facebook, Una Voice TV for TikTok. Anywhere where you go, even as we talk now, we did for the three sides. Anyone where you click, you will see us. But right now, where we did directly now YouTube and Facebook. Okay. Well, let's continue with our questions here.
Okay.
Yeah. Go on.
No, I wanted to ask question. Go on. Okay, my question is, I don't know why. Is it that the children fear their father more than their mother? Like, mother may be saying something now, the children won't take it serious, but once the father say it, they will take it serious. I want to know why.
Okay. Mrs. Gladys, you had the question. He said, why is it that the children fear their father, and when he says something, they take it serious more than that of their mother? Now, the question is going back. Okay, what do you have to say?
I will sound this way. That is where the head stand. Father are the head of the house. Anywhere where you like, take and go. Father are the head of the house. Now they get authority for the house. Even if say they're not the day house, that they work. Or they're not even there together. God don't place them like that. Except, I don't want to use some word, except a man will be say, can they come out himself for the head position? Can they leave the mother to take authority of the head position? Now there you for consist say, when mama say gay, the king go fear. When papa say gay, he go still continue to do what he do. You understand?
Yeah.
But man, when he really not say, yes, I'm the head, he stand as a head. If he like maybe say distance, come separate him and the children and the wife, let's say the children there with the mother. Then anytime when the man take come, you must surely know say man don't come. Do you understand? I believe God don't make him like that. So now the authority where God give that they are the head of the house. They are the one that have authority. They are the one that have say in the house. Then whereby not be say some children not they will be say they not they fear they not they some children still they will be say they not they fear their father, or they not they shake by the word of their father, but they shake by the word of their mother. Then I dare me and you for come ask ourselves, say, what is the mother they tell the children concerning the father? Because you see talk, if Peking won't see you finish, how I take bring you in the parent of the Peking go see you finish.
Yeah.
So I believe now what God don't place there. Some of us women now we they use our hand remove the headship and the fathership from their from our husband or from our father, from the fathers. We go to be say the children will come they honor their mother past their father, but normally that is how it's supposed to be. The father, once he talk, the children will shake. Once the father talk, the children will not say, yes, father, they did. Not be so where the men see the father still have some assignment to do. Oh, they have some assignment to do. You understand? They are the one that place it the way it is. But originally is what God. Originally is what God have assigned. So, no, it's Pastor Emeka.
Okay, sir.
We have Pastor Emeka with us today. Thank God.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
God bless you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I think this next question, Pastor Emeka will put mouth for us. Our next question here, because we're almost running out of time. Our next question here now, how person that's, let's say, a husband or a wife, for instance, now husband, if your family can't they get kata problem with your wife, how you fit to settle up?
Okay. Nice one. Thank you for inviting me. I'm grateful to be in the midst today. Now, I wanted to understand one particular fact.
Okay.
Problem will never end in the family.
Okay.
Please take note of this, because if we don't have this concept of this in our heart, when we have problem, we'll be thinking of why is it my family? Remember, there is no family without a problem. The reason why problem will never end is because these are two different people that came together to become one. They reason differently sometimes, and out of differences, they come to agree in a particular one that will help them. Okay?
No, sorry, sir, please, I'm not cutting you. I said, how can you settle problem between, for example, your wife and your own family? Maybe your family has problem with your wife. That was the question.
Okay, the extended family you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought within family.
No, not between the two couples.
Okay. Number one thing is that first and foremost, you should understand that Your wife is yourself.
Okay.
It is very important. Your
Yes.
wife is yourself. The Bible says two shall become one.
Yes, sir.
So if you cannot be able to connect those two things together to become one, then you will be having the concept of a different thing in mind. Now, if your wife is having problem with your siblings, always try the best to see the point where your wife is coming from. Number one. Now, again, do not, please take note, do not bring your wife down in the presence of your siblings, because that will also cause the way they'll be looking at your wife. The moment that is done, you are bringing yourself down. Having said that, please pay attention to the issues that is on the ground. Listen to both parties and find a better ground to make all of them understand one thing, that you are one family.
Okay.
If your brother is disrespecting your wife, you must make sure that whether your brother or your sister must stop doing that for any reason, because why they respect your wife, they disrespect your wife, mean they are disrespecting you. And likewise, if your wife is disrespecting your brothers, you should let him know that you are not the only one married to her in the family pattern.
Thank you, sir.
In the family pattern. That
Sir.
these people,
Right on, sir. Right on.
okay, that these people are also part of the husband.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we saying this? Take, for example, if tomorrow the man is no more there, what happens?
Mm-hmm.
The same people we are fighting or you are fighting will still be the same people you will run to for anything, whether help or not, or even advice. Remember, the wife is married to this family now. That is where her lot belongs to, not in her father's house. So you should make sure that these two people understand themselves and say, let me stop there so that it will not be too much talk. Now, how have I dealt with my problem since I got married to my wife? I did not allow my siblings to interfere in the matter between my family. I don't allow them to interfere at all. And whenever my siblings come to visit me, I always told them that, look, if you disrespect my wife, you disrespect me. And I give you a specific time to leave my house. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I've harbored about 2 or 3 members from my family, my extended family, and I give them 3 months. After 3 months, they must leave my house to get their own house, or I get it for them. Because the more they stay in your house, they're going to create trouble for you, between you and your wife, or between your wife and them. So I give them chance. Whatever they need, they come to me, and I do what? I provide for them. So these are the way I've used to handle my family and my extended family. And so good, I've not had any problem between them. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Well, Mr. Sam, what do you have to say about that? When I know say sometimes, I love what he said anyway, to make sure, that's what our pastor said, that to make sure you always balance the relationship. Because, when I say sometimes you see and say, quarrel day between your wife and your family, that's maybe your father and mother, for example, not only just brothers and sisters. Say what thing you go do if it happen. Pastor don't give us many downloads, so you still tell us what you feel that we can do if problem day like that before we continue.
Okay, you're talking about when there is problem between you, your family, between you or between your wife and the extended family.
Between your wife and your own family, you a man, for example.
Yes, it's just like I'll just pick some points from what the man of God said, pastor said. We need to know that the way you present your family, I mean, the way you present your wife to your family matters. Okay, and the way you also present your family to your wife, it matters. So I think is vice versa. All right. So that respect, you as a man, you have to play your game as a man. You shouldn't allow your family to disrespect you, because I mean to disrespect your wife, because once you allow your family to disrespect your wife, they are disrespecting you. The Bible said, and two shall a woman and a man shall leave their fathers and two of them shall become one. So you to your wife have become one. So when they disrespect you, they are disrespecting your wife, and when they disrespect your wife, they are disrespecting you. You understand? So the way you handle your family's affairs, it matters. The way you you don't have to, how would I say, you don't have to, should I say, you don't have to side your family, the extended family, to be able to disrespect your wife. Because your wife, remember that your wife, both of you are going to live forever. It is a union, it is agreement that you sign between God and man, that this is a partner that I'm going to stay with the rest of my life. You understand? So when there is quarrel between you or your wife and extended family, you as a man should settle it. Nobody should, like for me personally, let me use myself as personal. For you to even disrespect my wife, you better disrespect me, because you don't go there. You don't even try it. Me as a person, you don't disrespect my wife, because disrespecting my wife is disrespecting me and also disrespecting my children. You understand? So, but if there is issue, the extended family, they better call me. We will settle it. We know how to handle it, because I myself as a man, I am person that is in between either my wife or my extended family, that knows the both more better. So your wife is your wife, your extended family is your extended family, but both of them should be handled with wisdom. Because at end of the day, you will need your wife. Your wife is your wife. And also at end of the day, your extended family, you still need them, because they are family before even your wife came. So that is why I said that as a wisdom, somebody that have wisdom, you should use wisdom to handle it. If
okay, since my pastor want to say something, okay, thank you. Since the pastor want to say something before we think we're running out of time. Okay.
Sorry, I mute myself. There is a common thing that I want to also talk about. For example, your mom, because I was looking at the other side, because I don't have mom again. I don't have that, so they wouldn't come into play. But let's assume now your mom, you came back, you brought your mom in Europe or anywhere, and you came back from work, and your mom told you that your wife insulted her and called her name. What do? The first thing I will tell my mother is that it is impossible for my wife to insult you, knowing fully well that you are my mother. It is impossible. I don't see my wife insulting you. She will insist, but I will tell her that, look, my wife can't insult you. It means that I can't insult you. Now, after defending your wife in such manner, you need to go back and meet your wife. Did you insult my mother? What happened? What did you say to my mother? Okay? The first and foremost is that let your mom know that your wife cannot insult her. No matter what happened, your wife cannot insult her. So once you defend your wife in that manner, go back to your wife and ask her, what did she say? What happened? What transfer? Then after then, you can be able to tell your wife, this thing you did or said is wrong. Don't do it again. If you need to, the woman to go and apologize to your mom, she need to, because it is necessary. If she really used an abusive word or a word that is not right for your mom. Like I said, again, if you allow your wife to insult your mom and you admit it, because you have covered her back in your mom. Tomorrow, the same your wife will insult you and insult your family, and you will not be able to say anything. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, our viewers now don't still hear and say the main thing we say defend your wife, defend your husband first before any other thing. Even if there is any homework to do, before you do the homework. Okay, Madam Gladys, do you have anything to say about that before we continue?
I'll say, Pastor, I've said it all.
Okay.
Pastor, I've said it all. So I believe if there is any question, if I can be coming first, because I can. So because I think we have two pastors there. So let me be coming first. Pastor, I've said it all. That's all.
No problem.
Yes,
Viewers, if you still get any matter, we get as we always talk men at the right time, or men call us, or make a raise in a hand anywhere in a day. We feel if now won't come up or whatever, we can bring on up. Men are still talk on our own. If not too writing, we can read them as on a voice. And the name of this our program or channel or platform now, Una Voice TV, for YouTube, for Facebook, for TikTok. We did the 3 live, but by next week, now TikTok, there will they go. Now there now conscious, they will discuss them. Okay.
I get question to ask. I don't know if it's possible.
Of course. Go on.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I want to ask question because according to what Pastor talk and what Evangelist Sam talk, the way Pastor handled it, nice, beautiful. You understand? But I want to ask question inside that same talk. You understand? Is it good that, for example, as Pastor talker, let's say my brother, they insult my husband. I stand and say, you not fit do such thing. I attack my brother. It might be senior brother to me. I attack him. Why insulting my husband? And I try to make sure that my brother not go do such thing again. For example, tell and say, with the attack, tell and say, I don't like it. Don't talk to my husband like that. Or tell him, say, I don't like the way you talk to my husband. At the end of the day, the person where they fight for, the way when you go, they relate with that person instantly, as if you don't know what you they do. What can we do in that area? How can we address that area? Because some women or some men, they pass through them. Some men feel fight for their wife finish. You go still go meet that your husband brother or your wife brother, say, don't do. Now that kind of thing, now you they quarrel for. And meanwhile, the man or the woman, they wait, make his sibling come beg that the husband or come tell that the wife, say sorry. But the wife or the husband first strike to go. Is it right? Or what can we do? How can we balance it? Because like that, me, I so much believe, say, the man will feel, say, or that my brother will feel, say, it's not wrong God, at the end of the day. Because if he wrong, the next party no will come meeting. So how can we balance it? What can we do when you go take the balance, sir? Pastor or Evangelist Sam, anyone can throw answer to it, because that thing they disturb for home. You they try tackle issue. The person when you they fight for, don't they like turn them against you? What can we do?
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Sorry, sir. Pastor Chika Dibia, so that we not seem like maybe we left someone behind. We'll come back to you, sir. Sorry, sir. Chika.
Yeah. My sister, your question is very, very nice, and I love that question. But the answer is depend on the kind of man, but the kind of person I am on my own. And again, if you are fighting for somebody, you have to know what the cause of that problem. Knowing
Okay.
first who is the first. I mean, like, now I'm fighting for you now. Take for instance, you are my wife, for example. I'm fighting for you, and I don't know what caused the problem. First of all, before you fight for somebody or defend somebody, you should know the person that is offended, the offender. Because if I offend my wife brother, for example, I did the offense, and my wife is now fighting for me. I mean, as I have a man who have conscience, I can still go to my brother's wife, my wife's brother, and apologize if I'm wrong. That's the kind of person I am. Are you getting it? So before you jump into any matter, first knowing, especially when it comes for this kind of a thing, knowing the kind of what brought the problem, who is at fault, to know who to tackle. If it's your husband, first of all, you can defend your husband indirectly, not directly.
Okay, that's what Pastor
Are you
said. Yeah.
getting me? You can defend your husband indirectly, not directly, and now go inside and caution him of what he did. Because I can't say because of it's your husband, you not support evil. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? Because we are
sir. No, sir. Sorry, sir. You are getting it in another dimension. The question is that, for example, now your wife, your wife brother is insulting you. Let me just put it directly so that you understand it now. And now your wife also go back to her brother, say, "Come, why they insult my husband? It is not right. Quarrel with him, whatever." You understand? Now
Yeah.
you they can't go back to that. They say your in-law, which is your wife, brother. Can't go they do friend. You understand? Can't they play with them again? Now say your wife now go feel intimidated, which means she where they fight for you now. She don't know what. That's the question. He say, how do you see such a thing? Or what? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like this way, on my own side, I'm saying on my own side,
Yeah.
I have to first of all find out what caused the problem.
You don't get his teeth. In brother, that's your wife's brother. They insult you, for example. Now your wife
Okay.
go tell and your wife go tell and say, "This is my husband." You don't have to insult him, even if you like. Maybe you say that for example, quarrel with him brother finish. Then you now go back to the same brother and they play with them. And as a woman, and she come the vet. Now they talk say, "What do you have to say in such kind of thing?" Let's say if you need perfect,
Well, what this question is get as to be, but on my own,
don't worry, Pastor Emeka, please. Don't worry. Let's hear from. Don't worry, just think over it. Pastor Emeka, let's hear from you, sir.
All right, thank you. My brother Chika. I just say you don't forget me. God bless you. Doing well.
Well done, sir.
Well done. How is your wife and your family? Hope you're okay.
We thank God, sir.
Good. Now let's go back to what the mommy just asked. Number one, you need to understand that the reason why you are interfering in the case against your husband is that you want peace to reign.
Okay.
That is the ultimate thing.
Not
You
to
need
quarrel.
peace, not worry. You need peace to reign.
Okay.
And when you get that at the back of your mind, it will not bring you heartbreak that your husband went back to be playing or doing things with your husband.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yes, sir.
with your brother. You should know that the aim of you interfering in this case is not just to scorn your brother, to warn your brother, is that you want peace to reign between you and your family and to make sure that it didn't happen. So what I would advise is that even though it's going to pain you, don't act anyhow, don't act irrational, hang on it, let them play finish. Your husband is your husband. He needs to come back again to meet with you and sit down and sleep. Then when you get to bed, my husband, this one we do, you know good. I don't like him. I'm not interested in this. How can I be fighting for you and immediately you leave what I'm doing for you and be making friends? What is your intention? What are you trying to do? I'm not happy with that. I wanted my brother to come and apologize to you, but you have spoiled it. In case of next time, don't do this again. Allow my brother to apologize to you, then you can continue. You have saved the matter.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You have saved the matter. That's it. Thank you for now.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, if I may say something before Mr. Samuel, if you want to say anything about this. You see, I for one, I believe in a family where such a thing is happening also, just like almost what Pastor Becca have said. Let me use myself as an example. Let's say me and my wife, for instance, and maybe the brother, my wife brother is insulting me, and my wife caution him, which is normal. Don't insult my husband, blah blah blah. Okay, and I go back to play with the same brother, which is in law. I should also have it in back of my mind that at the end of it all, that brother especially will always count me as an outsider, despite I'm married to his sister. What am I trying to say? At the end of the day, they must come back together as sisters and brothers, because that's what it's supposed to be. Just like what Pastor said, that you should know or have in back of your mind that you're playing peace. So what am I trying to say? Because in anything, they always say, now this man, I can't split me and my sister. Now this man, I can't split me and my brother. So the man will always like to play a neutral part, but with consciousness. Because, you know, the question I asked before is almost similar to this, what you just asked now. But maybe we don't get it right. You see, like in some family, for instance, maybe a sister is working, for instance, and sending money home, or a brother is working and sending money home. And one day get married, such thing doesn't happen again. Now it becomes now since our daughter marry you, now since our brother marry you, now you understand. So you see that you, especially into that family, you are like almost a visitor somehow. Let me just put it that way. So they always want to put you in the middle in some conflict. So I believe to resolve it always is to do what, just like what Pastor said now. Maybe you might go back and caution that your husband or that your wife, why can't they play with my sister? I be expect me to come beg you for the rubbish way for me to come out or whatever he or her did. Yeah, you can't go just spoil the whole show. Fine. It could be a backyard walk. But normally that brother or that sister is not playing a wrong game, I believe. Why? Because you as somebody, as an in-law, let me just put it that way, it's still like a visitor somehow partially. In other words, if it is between husband and wife and an outsider, not in-law this time, it could be that I may join my wife to become an enemy with you, for example, or join my husband to become an enemy with you, okay. But this in-law, if it is almost the same thing of everlasting, till death do us part. You and your wife, you and your husband, and you and the family. So you always like to play kind of a lovely parts inside so that they will not find say, this man a wicked man. Now I see him. He even want make me and my sister separate. Now he they prove so. So the other, I believe the best thing to do is for you to still play your part. Though women always will feel it that maybe you are too fast. Why did you just go and start playing with my brother or playing with my sister? So that's just women for you. It pains me a lot that you will have only one woman in the house. Maybe we could have a different version. Okay, I think okay. Chika is raising his hand for him.
Please,
Okay.
I want to ask a question, sir. Inside the question she asked, what of if the man?
If you want to ask question, wait. Let's ask.
No.
What do you call it? Samuel, if he has anything to say before you, please, sir. Do you have anything to say, Samuel?
Okay, let me just make it short because
Just remember your question, huh? Remember your question. No?
Yeah, so that I can ask his question. Okay, just like what we are saying before, in all these things, once you come from family matter, wisdom is very, very important because at the end of the day, you need Mr. A and you need Mr. B, you need Mr. C, you need everybody. Everybody in family is very, very important. Sometimes you won't know that until some certain things come up. Do you know that even some people that are causing problem, you need them in the family? Sorry. Let me. Hope you are hearing me.
Yes, sir.
So I say everybody is very important in the family. Everybody is very important. But the one that is
want to see your face, sir.
Okay. So I'm sorry for that. Okay, hope you are seeing me now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, as I said before, everybody is very important in the family. Mr. A is important, Mr. B is important. You as a man, either as in-law, you have to use wisdom. Even the person that is even causing problem, you still need him. Because there is some certain issue that will come out like this. You don't even need quiet person. You need somebody that have action. So that is why I say you as a man, you wisdom is very, very important. Let me Gladys said something before. If a brother, maybe for example, her brother is abusing the husband, and she went back to caution the brother, she stopped that, and the husband now and go back and begin to play to that. So that is why that man don't have sense. Yeah, it doesn't have sense, and somebody that has sense should know what to do. Also, that wisdom is very, very important. As a man, once you get married, whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, you should pray for wisdom. Wisdom is very, very important in everything, especially once you got married. It's very, very important. If not, you'll be messing things. You'll be, as a man, you see, ask you how old are you? You say 50 years, but you see the person doing like 25 years old man. So it's wisdom, and also it depends on the family. So some family and it depends on the person, will determine how you will deal with the matter. So that's where I will stop because of the time, so that we can ask other questions.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, Chika, can we hear your question, please?
Yes, I want to come into this matter because where I'm going to before. The question I wanted to ask, if, for example, let me use myself as an example. If I am there at fault, if I'm at fault in this matter, what do you think should come up first? Who is to, like, I don't know if you're getting my point, sir. If I'm the one that caused the problem, that brought the insult to myself, am I still expecting my wife to fight for me and also my in-law to come apologize to me if I'm at fault? That's the question I want to ask, sir.
Okay. Is there anybody that can give him an answer to? Hello?
Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
If you see what Pastor Emeka, our pastor, was emphasizing on since, he said, first of all, defend that person first.
Okay.
He said, you are your wife is you.
Okay.
Of a truth, no responsible woman will see his siblings insulting the husband and he will be laughing over it. And no responsible woman will see the husband insulting the siblings and he will be laughing over it. Sometimes I do question my siblings. But sometimes when my husband wants to talk to my siblings, I'll tell my husband, no. That does not mean that I will not rubbish my husband in the presence of my siblings or rubbish my siblings in the presence of my husband. No. We try to balance things. Okay, if, for example, just like as you ask, my husband was the one that offend any of my siblings, there is a way my sibling can talk it out, not by insulting him. Insulting him alone make my husband right in my very before or in my presence. You don't do that. You understand? Come to me, tell me this is what your husband have done. I will say, okay, don't worry. I won't insult you. Why? Because even if I'm your junior or I'm your senior, you respect me to that extent by coming to me. You understand? At the end of the day, I will tell you, okay, can you give me time to sort it out? But even if my husband is wrong, in my presence, you are insulting my husband. Now. Abba. It won't be fine on me. You understand? Not that my husband will not go and tell my siblings sorry for offending him or for offending her. But we are talking about the act when that thing happened. I think it's the respect you have for me as a sibling. That is why you could not insult him despite he hurt you. The respect I have for you as a sibling That is why when I see my husband insulting you, I will try to make sure that I balance it and tell my husband. I will not even, I don't think I will spark on my husband or shout on my husband in the presence of my sibling. Does that mean that I did not love my sibling or I'm not respecting them? I'm respecting them, but I'm trying to balance something. But what we are saying is that at the process of me balancing something, don't go from my back to make me a bad person. You understand, sir? That's what we are trying to say. Don't go from my back to make me a bad person. I'm trying to tell you, the way you insult my husband, I don't like it. My husband is wrong, I know, for example. Or I was not there when the thing happened. I don't know that my husband is wrong. But for the first time, I'm standing. I'm saying, you are just languishing insult on my husband. I don't like it. Don't insult my husband because I won't do it to his own wife or his own husband, our own husband. You understand? Then, leaving his thing, not quite long, returning back, you are not there. That is not peace. That is not peace. You are turning the other person to become a bad person. You understand? If it's you that not offend my husband, my siblings, when we get inside, you explain to me, I will say, okay, let's go and tell that my siblings, sorry, you did wrong. You understand? Why you will not just rush and go like that? Because I've come to defend you. That is the betrayal that we are seeing in social media today. You say, I stand for you. You pass my bag. Go betray me. You understand? In a way to balance the thing so that you will not, at the end of the day, you are trying. What about you are trying to apologize to your wife, brother, because you know you are wrong. After apologizing and coming back, you are not getting back blows from your wife. How can you settle it? You understand? So the ability to make sure that everything is okay, you are not offending this, you are not, because I've stand for you. I've stand for you, I've rebuked him for you. So if we should go inside and you explain to me that, oh, this is what happened, I see that you are wrong, I think we will not go together and say, I'm sorry, I don't know that is how it happened. You understand? Because tomorrow, if something like that happens, and you are trying to defend that your husband, is that your brother that will say, go sit down, you will not know what your mate here pass. Later now, for you to know, say now you move pass, you not get respect. Later now, that same your husband will come apologize to me. You don't be ashamed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, the point is clear that even if such a thing happens, take Adibia, that according to Gladys, which is correct, that it's supposed to be everything on agreement. Maybe the husband and wife will settle. Maybe even if the wife is going alone, but the husband will be aware so that he will not go and rubbish the whole thing. Because, like, maybe she played a nice pass there, and at the end of the day, the man went and rubbished the whole thing, or maybe the man played, the woman went back and rubbished the whole thing. She's not trying to say that it's wrong, maybe to still make peace with the person, despite the person offend you or you offend the person. But the thing is that the husband and wife should be aware so that nobody will feel harmed. That's just what you're trying to say, which is true. So you're not feeling you come up with, because let's not even talk of betray, but they are hunt. That is the matter of the hunt the person, you understand? The feelings of that very person, which we have by maybe if such a thing to happen again, maybe the person will not even have time to interfere. Before you know it, it will escalate to a big problem. That's what he's trying to say. Okay, seems like Pastor wants to say something before we round up, because we have 6 minutes to go. We have about 6 minutes to go.
I think Mommy has said a lot about the question, but if you look at his question,
a bit louder, sir. A bit louder, just a bit.
If you look at his question, you will know that he's direct to his question. Number one, he said he's wrong. Now, I think what the pastor was trying to say is that you don't need to cover a sin, but that is you are not covering any sin. Even publicly, I can tell you, if you listen to my words, you will understand where I'm coming from. Like when our evangelist was saying wisdom, that is
Yes,
a
sir.
word of wisdom.
Yes, sir.
When somebody is happening and he said, this cannot happen, my wife cannot do this, you are trying to calm your mom down. Let her know
Yes, sir.
that this is not what is expected from your wife. And you know the wife you marry can't do this. Likewise, your brother. And I said at the end of it, when you get back to your wife and you find out that she's at fault, if you need her to apologize, she need to. Because once she did that, but you already has done the work in the background.
Yeah.
So if you are wrong and you cause a problem, it is not by telling you as a husband, your wife telling you your face you're wrong will make your ego to rise and things can get worse.
Yes, sir.
You must take note of this. Whether we are pastor or not, everyone has ego. The moment your wife begin to tell you, you are wrong, darling, you are wrong, you can even forget about your Bible and begin to act abnormal. So the best option, I think, I'm not saying is the final, is that you take that wisdom part. Calm your husband down. Try to tell him, okay, husband, it's okay. Calm him down. Then at the back of the whole issue, the back of the scene, you now tell your husband, this one you did is not right. And your husband will respect you. I said this to my church, or the church that I'm pastoring. I said, if I'm preaching or I'm doing anything, you come out and say, Pastor Mecca, I don't do this one well. I'm a man. I am not a spirit. I'm not God. I will be angry and my reaction to you might be bad. But if I've done something wrong, after doing it wrong, you notice it and you come to my office and tell me, Pastor, you did this thing wrong, I will respect you for the rest of my life. Because you saw my nakedness, you didn't expose it to the public, you come back in and let me to see it, and I will promise you that I will not do such a thing. That is where wisdom calls for. So that I'm wrong does not mean that you cannot be wrong. All we needed to do is to take the normal steps, and God will help us. And at the end of it, we'll be able to walk out
Thank you
it.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Now don't see and I don't still learn this one today. And I don't see here and today. You see and stay when you be say with many like this, different ideas go they come. So far with their life, now to learn. To go waka go meet Baba God. Now here everybody dey. Forget about whether you get bad head, you get gray hair, you get whatever. Every day now learn. No. You understand? Who say you don't learn finish? Now people don't work out. Who they are like you must they learn every day. That's why sometimes we say this thing a new thing, this one a new mood, this one a new house. Okay, God will bless una for me. Una Voice TV always day every Saturday 7 p.m. and not forget, which is 6 p.m. Nigerian time. If you be Niger person, from there now you calculate your own time where you dey America, you dey UK, you dey Germany, you dey Greece, you dey France, you dey Spain. With Nigerian time, if you calculate at 6 p.m. every Saturday, and we dey the day here. God will bless una for me and make una still help us dey subscribe, dey share. Again, we still talk and say we are sorry for wetin happen today. We promise say go dey TikTok live, but next Saturday we promise now by the grace of God, all of us will meet there. So they prepare your question, they prepare your answer or contribution. Anyone where you get, may bring that up. Okay, can we hear from evangelist before we call it a day? If there are any, if not, then we tell our viewers bye for the day. Hello, we can't hear you, Samuel.
Unmute yourself.
Okay. Thank you very much. God bless you for today. Thank you, viewers. I really appreciate your I appreciate your effort, and I also appreciate our guest today. God bless you. By next week, as our host have said, we are going to be live on TikTok. We are going to be live on TikTok, and also before then, we are going to also get a notification from us, like our flyer. We always put it before the time to let you know the time, and also probably the topic we are going to be discussing. Also just help us to share the program, and also subscribe on our YouTube channel, because we are going to also uploading on many programs that we are doing there. We're going to upload it there, and we are going to invite more people to join us to be able to discuss our topic, our program. God bless you. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Unmute your mic, Brother John.
Thank you very much, viewers. I am John, your host here, as we said, and
Voice of the people.
Gladys, can you tell them bye-bye?
Rise in the night. Stories unite us. Hopes burning bright. Together we're strong.